Hello everyone and welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums. My name is Stefan and thank you ever so much for viewing this video and joining me on my channel. Well folks, I caved. I gave in to the dark start waiting period of a month, and about 3 weeks in I just went ahead and did this aquarium up. All right, so you're looking at a 34-gallon long that I got from SR Aquaristic in Elgin, Illinois, and it's a beautiful aquarium. I've got it on this great rack system in my new fish room here. Not that it needs it, but I put some support beams because at 34 gallons plus the glass plus everything else, the rocks and things that are on this rack. You see I've got this awesome collection. There's some heavy stone there. Anyway, the weight starts to add up. I just didn't want to take any chances. But man, isn't this beautiful? I'm so happy. There's nothing planted in here that's complex. I'll go over that with you now. In the foreground, to somewhat replicate the idea of a river, which suits the length of this aquarium, I've got different forms of hair grass, the larger dwarf hair grass, as well as the Acularis, the smaller, typical tissue culture variety you see down here, those little green tufts. Some Juncus repens, which is a fast-growing, sort of like a sage or a sword plant in a way, in terms of how it grows. That's what these here, and to show you how fast growing they are, I pulled those out from one of my other tanks, which is barely a month old, so I'm already getting excess of plants there. Anubias and Java Fern, different kinds. Here, golden Nubius, the coffee Barbaria, I think it's called, and then the trident or crested Java Fern and the narrow leaf Java Fern. I really like the narrow leaf, and I got some beautiful specimens from NW Aquarium. NW, oh God, forgive me. What a wonderful person who runs that shop. I'll put the link in the video. He sells the best Java Fern, as well as a few other plants. They're as good as tissue culture, 99% or better in terms of being pest free, and they come green and without a single blemish on their leaves. In the back, I've got some Leopard Veil that I got from Windy City Aquariums. They haven't grown up and out yet, so it's hard to really showcase them. But you can see the tips. They have this glorious reddish purple color, so uncommon in the Vallisneria. And obviously this piece of wood, it is not manzanilla wood. It's like kind of a, well, it's like a manzanita wood in that it's a desert shrub. Maybe it's a rose bush of sorts. It was sold to me by Ocean Design Aquarium, northwest side of Chicago, and he, Tony, who knows everything, wasn't quite sure the origin of this wood, but I had to have it because it fit a concept that I really wanted for this tank, which is that river I talked about. So heavy planting where the flow begins, and then getting barer and barer as we get to the sand, which is free and clear of plants. And I added some pieces, stickwood, to show like pieces that I've collected down at the bottom there to sort of give that natural nature look. I've got reddish kind of clay colored pebbles on top of UNS aqua soil. You can see how beautiful that combination is, and I'm hoping all of that color scheme and this pseudo biotope keeps its structure and integrity. I'm thinking about what kind of fish to add. I want to point out I do have some of the white fuzz that you will get on new driftwood. It's harmless to fish and plants, but just disgusting. But it will go away and it won't take too long. And you can add a mono shrimp, which I will be doing shortly, as well as other fish and invertebrates to eat it. And most reports say that that is a very good way to handle this. I don't want to use chemicals, and since it's harmless, and it's really not that gross in this tank, but it can be. I've seen it in my tanks and others where it is disgusting, and you do want to treat it. It's a natural part of the tank adjusting to its ecosystem, and it will happen to the best, to the very best aquascapers. And they will tell you what I'm telling you, that nothing is often the best strategy. Anyway, if you have any thoughts about this tank, by all means let me know. I'm happy to talk about the equipment at greater length. It's a Chihiro's Light up here, the longest one they make, the RGB Slim, and the Oase Biomaster with the heater built in. This is excellent equipment, and so far I'm really enjoying the output. All right, that's it for now. As per usual, always keep your hands in the tank.